Okay, we are looking at finding the exact value of these two trig expressions. Now, within these expressions, I see that I've got negative 15 for cosine and 15 for tangent. If you saw on the last slide, I get negative 15 when I have, when I have 30 minus 45. There we go. 30 minus 45 equals negative 15. And then over here, 45 minus 30 equals 15. So we're going to take the knowledge that this is 30 minus 45, use our sum and difference identities, which in this case we're going to use a difference because we're going to be subtracting. So the way we are going to do this is we are going to use the difference identity, and it says cosine. So the difference identity for cosine is cosine of alpha minus beta, and that's just saying 30 minus 45. So 30 is alpha, 45 is beta. Those are just our placeholders. So the way to solve this, we see that we've got cosine alpha times cosine beta plus, not minus, that's bad, plus sine alpha sine beta. Okay, we're now going to plug these pieces in. So I've got cosine 30 times cosine 45 plus sine 30 sine 45. Now you're going to go ahead and locate those pieces on your unit circle. It's not as crazy as it seems. Really what you're doing is you're going and saying cosine of 30. Cosine at 30 degrees is your x value, and that's going to be a root 3 over 2. And then cosine at 45 is root 2 over 2. Adding that to sine of 30, that's 1/2, plus sine at 45 is root 2 over 2. This gives you root 6 over 4 plus root 2 over 4. Putting it together, you just get root 6 plus root 2 over 4. And that is it for the problem. And that's how you leave it. Okay, let's take a peek at B. Tangent always poses the difficulty because tangent always has more difficult things. So what we're looking at with this one is we've got 45 minus 30. So alpha is 45 and beta is 30. That's just going to tell us what ones we're going to use. So looking at the tangent, we are once again looking at the difference formula because this is 45 minus 30. We see that we are going to take tangent of 45 minus tangent of 30 over 1 plus tan 45 times tan 30. That's literally just using the difference formula. So that's what you're looking at. Now I need to find the values. So tangent at 45 is 1. Where tangent at 30 is root, let's see, putting it into the fraction form, that is sine over cosine. So that is 1/2 over root 3 over 2. And we'll fix that in a second. And then 1 plus 1 times 1/2 over root 3 over 2. So we've got a little bit of math to do in order to get rid of that double fraction. That goes and gives us in our numerator 1 minus root 3 over 3 over 1 plus root 3 over 3. So what you do in this case, you now need to go ahead and multiply by a 3 over 3 in order to get these things to cancel out. You have 3 over 3 over 3. I'm running out of room. That then is going to go ahead and simplify this down to 3 minus root 3 over 3 plus root 3. I need to make this a little smaller. I can fit more on there. There we go. And then going through, now you have to rationalize. If you now notice what I was talking about, trig problems take a long time. Rationalize. Now you have a 3 minus root 3 all squared on the top. It's the same thing. Over 9 minus, we see that to come out and be negative 3. All right, 3 minus a negative root 3 times 3 minus a negative root 3. When you multiply that out, you will get 12 minus 6 root 3, and the denominator is still 6. Simplify that out, you get a 2 on the left-hand side minus a root 3, and that right there is your answer. All right, hopefully you saw the tangent one was a little more difficult, but the sine one or the cosine one wasn't too bad. So just know that when you get to the tangents that they are going to take a little bit more steps just because of the layout of their formulas.